Hello everybody, my name is Gareth MacD and welcome back to a brand new airport update of Zurich Model Airport. So let's get straight into it. Starting off, we have a Swiss A330-300 and this aircraft is off to Muscat as Alex 242 and this flight goes via Dubai and that's getting ready to push back. And then if we move along again, we have a Swiss A320-200 and this plane is off to Warsaw as Alex 1342, and there's another two more A320s also at the side of the terminal, and this flight is 3 times daily, just getting some catering on board and then it'll be ready to depart. Moving along, we have a Swiss A320-200 again, this time going to Lux or Luxembourg, and lastly another Swiss A320-200 getting some cargo on board, and then it is off to Munich. So 3 A320s and an A330 on this side of the Swiss-only terminal. First time it's ever been a Swiss-only terminal, so Swiss are pretty excited that they finally managed to move into their new terminal, and it does look very nice. There's an empty gate, an A340-300 coming in there from San Francisco. On the other side, we have a Swiss A330 again, and 2 more A320s and an A321. Like I said, this is the Swiss-only side of the airport, and I've really built up my Swiss fleet, and the airport's looking a lot better. And then one exception is an Edelweiss A330-300 in here, because the other side of the airport was full, so it's at gate B1, and that aircraft is off to Mali. Just taxied in, getting ready to unload the passengers from Mali. Then there's a Swiss A321-100 in a retro livery, and this plane is in from London City as Alex 456, one of the 3 London airports that Swiss fly to, in a Swiss Air livery, just getting the luggage off. Then there's a Swiss A320-200 again, and this plane is about to push back for Naples. Sorry about that. This plane's about to push back to Naples as Alex 1710, and another A320-200 off to Stuttgart as Alex 1164, and then the A330-300 Zurich to Hong Kong today as Alex 138. And then moving along, we have a Swiss A320-200 off to Rome, and this aircraft is about to taxi to runway 27 right. Speaking of runway 27 right, we have 2 more Swiss aircraft, an A320-200 and an A330-300. The A320-200 is off to Birmingham as Alex 424, and the A330-300 off to Singapore. Like I said, about to depart 27 right, departing as Alex 4310, one of Swiss's longest flights down to Singapore. If we move across, here's one more shot of the Swiss A330-300, looking beautiful, getting ready for its departure on 27 right. Moving across, like I said, to the cargo side of the airport, we have a Boeing 747-400. And this aircraft is operating with Cargo B and is the only aircraft at the cargo section at the moment, and this plane is off to Cairo International Airport. It's about to push back and taxi to runway 27 left. At runway 27 left, in a Pug Lloyd Boeing 738 has just touched down for Munich, and then it'll be taxiing to the other side of the airport. That's the end of Terminal 1, or the Swiss side of the airport, and now let's jump across and see what's happening at Terminal 2. Okay then, moving across to Terminal 2, we have a United 757-200. This is just arrived from Newark as United Airlines 993. If we move to the other side, we have a British Airways A319-100 departing to London Heathrow as BA712. Then we have an Austrian A320-200 off to Vienna as Austrian Airways 566, and an Edelweiss A320-200 that has just arrived from Edinburgh as Edelweiss Air 310. So along this side we have a 752, 2 A320s and an A319-100. Only one gate here, the others will bus to the terminal, and that is for the United 757-200. If we move along, we have a Swiss A320-200, and this aircraft is just taxiing to 27 left, and then it's off to Belgrade as Alex 1416. Lots of planes at the international terminal today getting ready for their departures this evening, and some that have just come in. So, to start off with, we have a Pakistan International Airlines, or PIA, 777-200ER, and that's from Jinnah International Airport, which is in Karachi. And this is a beautiful model, and it is waiting for its departure. Then we have an American 777-200ER. This is off to New York JFK. If you haven't seen my videos of JFK, check it out. There's a link in the description. I also did an airport update on JFK, and this is off as American 65. Another 777, this time an Emirates 777-300ER, and this has just arrived from Dubai as EK87. At the gate, rare passengers are going to start busing because there's only a single air bridge, and a 777-300ER is a large aircraft, so they're going to bus and use the air bridge in front. Then we have a Qantas A380-800, and this is in from Melbourne via Dubai. Passengers just getting off the plane after a 22-hour and 20-minute transfer from Melbourne. I think they deserve a break. There's the Emirates 777-300ER, and there's a Japan Airlines 744, and this is getting ready for pushback to Henda Airport in Tokyo. And I know they operated 777-300 and no more 747s, but it's the only model I had. Moving along again, we have an SAA A340-600, and this is taxiing out to 27 right, off to Johannesburg. This route was cancelled in 2010 when South African Airways stopped flying to Zurich, but Swiss operate daily to Johannesburg. Moving along, we have a China 744, and this is off to Beijing Capital International Airport, and then back to the other 744, which is also getting ready for its departure. Moving along, we have an Emirates A380-800, about to push back as EK85, and where the other Emirates plane was arriving, this one is about to leave and head back to Dubai. Moving along again, we have our final Swiss A330-300 at gate 107. This was meant to be where the Edelweiss A330 was at B1 at Terminal 1, but the Edelweiss got there first, so it is parking over on this terminal. Next up, we have an Austrian A330-200, and this plane diverted in from Vienna, which is only 730 kilometers away, with problems on board, so it's just unloading, and the airport's not sure what's going to happen to it next. So it's just unloading all its passengers, and it might have to stay the night. The final side of the airport, and we have a Crossair MD-83 to start us off, and this plane is off to Madrid, Spain. Then if we move along one more time, we have an Hawaiian 767-300ER and an E-Tops variant in a Hawaiian livery, and this is operating with Delta, and it's arrived from JFK as DAL-407, and then the same Hapag-Lloyd, which is just taxied in from another runway, and to finish us off, a Continental 767-300ER to depart to Washington Dulles as United Airlines 937. Okay guys, that's going to do it for the end of the video. If you did enjoy, please smash that like button. I really do appreciate it. It took really long to make, and I really do appreciate all the support. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for everything. Bye.